and they are pushing forward. Dingoes have to fall back. They need to move inside the zone. They cannot take this fight. It's a 3v4 situation. Sakadai, they already have the advantage. If they get the first knockout, it will be a 2v4, and they will be winning another elimination fight. But for now, they have 8 points in total. Will they be able to convert it into 11? Because there are 3 players in front of them, and they are going all in. But on the other side, if you're talking to Picao, yeah, there are 3 teams: BDR, Going Donkeys, Team Sem9, and another 4th team that I saw who is also closing in. So yeah, this is the point of contention for now. But Dingoes, what's their plan? Are they falling back now that they have the zone for themselves? I think their entire focus is shifted from being very aggressive to be defensive, because they probably had the idea that Sakadai is in front of them, who is not gonna leave them. The dominance of Sakadai is definitely not gonna stop whatsoever.
Yeah, no, the Xavier have to go for a completely different strategy here because, as you've mentioned, right, Sekadai, they are running up that leaderboard. Becca is going to get hit, though, as we can see Sem9 keeping their heads on the swivel. This is not a good spot for Sekadai out on the open. It is rather exposed position, as we can see them taking that approach. Tryout is going to be the next one to get knocked on down. Now, the reses are going to come through. BTR, though, they got to keep the pressure on. As you can see, Ken cooking up the nades, looking for the opportunity, the angle. Are they going to overcook the nade? Oh, it gets so close, but at least managing to let it loose. Now, Haiku just there on the lower side, trying to just assess the situation, looking if there could potentially be some point of entry for BTR to maybe rush on towards them. But now, Sem9 pretty good here. Still paying very close attention to the hillsides. I thought for a second that the Xavier were going somewhere else, but it seems like they've all just rotated right back into Sekadai.
Oh my
as the
God.
Lamborghini is going to be picked on up here. Now, 1 player remains. It's going to be Levi holding steady to see if they can maybe still do a little bit of something here.
Absolutely. Seems like the romance between Team Dingoes and Sekadai, it's not over yet. And Team Sekadai, they will get 2 more elimination points. Probably one of them is stolen away, but yes, they're moving their elimination number marker from 8 to 9. And another player of Dingoes is also bleeding out, so it's just Levi's left behind to get those placement points. Probably he needs to pull those survival strats now, but he needs to be really careful. Circle is not looking very easy. BTR on another side, they confirm that they steal that elimination number, in fact, and Sakadai is not gonna be very happy. But I mean, they have a lot of elimination points already, so they can probably donate it to the lobby, and they will not even bother about it. Sakadai, they are playing so beautifully today, but the circle moves 1 step ahead, and once again it's going towards Picao. This is going to be absolute chaos, absolute bloodbath over here. R3G, BTR, Wayne Donkeys, all the teams are coming in. Sakadai now, all the other teams who are trying to settle them down in Picao area, they are doing a third party on this team, because Sakadai, their players were knocked out, and now they need to move forward, and they will deal with so many sprays. Let's see if they manage to find a spot inside the zone, because it is not looking easy for them. The entire zone is taken by all the teams. We have 5 spots in here, and Sakadai trying to move inside the zone, and unfortunately Sem9 will confirm another elimination point on them.
Yeah, that's Sekadai now getting a little bit of what they've been dealing out, right? You gotta be able to take what you can dish, right? So they went from a full squad down to a 2-piece. However, they still have 9 eliminations to their name. The most aggressive team that we've been seeing so far in match number 1. Now it's gonna be Satria still trying to keep the torch lit here, right? There on the front line. Haiku needs to be very, very cautious here, because one moment where they slip on that focus, all the other teams behind them could just horn in and send them packing. But Himsan and Becca are going to be finding themselves in quite a bit of a predicament. If the zone shifts further to the western side, I'm not quite sure how Sekadai is going to be able to remain in this match any longer. But if it plays over to the eastern side, they could find themselves at least somewhat blessed to some extent, right? They'll be able to hold on for maybe that close to endgame. Voin Donkey here also spotting out a bit of an opportunity here, just proving how challenging it is going to be for Sekadai to find a successful rotation. But I mean, Void Donkey, they've been doing good so far, right? 4 eliminations up, currently holding on to 19th position, essentially leading the charge for Group C.
I mean, yeah, Team Wine Donkeys, they are playing brilliantly. But on the other side, if you talk about R3G, they have 18 points in 6 matches. I mean, they also need to convert this match. If you look towards all the other teams, they have some. BTR has 1, and the other teams, they have probably 3, 4, and 6 elimination points. But if you look towards R3G, they have 0 elimination point in the backpack. So they need to move, a little bit ahead from the other teams. They need to charge in. They need to get those elimination numbers going. And starting from this fight where Team R3G will probably be facing Wine Donkeys, but if Circle move towards Team SKT, it will definitely leave Team R3G. And this is exactly what happens, but not with R3G. But with Team VD, now VD have to charge and they are not inside the zone. On one side, it's R3G who's going to gatekeep them, and on another, it's Team BTR, I believe. Not BTR, it's Sem9 who's going to gatekeep them. So it's getting a bit more challenging for Team Wine Donkeys because they need to move inside the zone. But Sakadai, yes, I think the players of Team Sakadai, they are already inside the zone, or probably they have to move a little bit forward. Sem9, they have such a great angle for themselves. They will probably try to scrape all those elimination points, but let's see what's gonna happen. For now, all the teams, they're trying to make, they're trying to spot the players one by one. They're not going all in. Sem9 will probably charge in on one team, and this time around, it's none other than Sakadai. Pekka gets dealt by Tryout with a beautiful grenade. Himson is the last man standing, who is also charging on Tryout, and Tryout will get both the elimination numbers confirmed, and it is over for Sakadai after 9 elimination points. After a great run, a dominating run, they are done and dusted for this match. But what a play by them. It deserves a lot of appreciation. But Sem9, after this beautiful fight, will they convert this match into their favor? Look at their elimination numbers. They also have 8 dominating points.
Yeah, I mean, Sem9 decided, you know what? If Sakadai can do it, we can also give it a bit of a swing. And so far, they've been doing a pretty good job. But you got to commend that rush coming through from Sakadai, trying to secure themselves a position into the zone. Now, I'm going to be looking up to that western side, right? With R3G, they are still yet to do a little bit of something here. We've not seen a single elimination being secured by them so far. They have somewhat of a decent position on towards that far edge. But again, right, if the zone decides to kind of play with them, it is going to result in quite a bit of chaos and carnage. You can see now a lot of movement coming through here. Bigatron by Vitality are going to look to hold steady, try to lock it down. We do see Void Donkey also now joining in the zone. But there we have it. Kent has been spotted. Sem9 looking like they have their eyes set on absolute carnage here, securing yet another knockdown, not converting that into elimination just yet. But as they move up into the arena, there could be quite a bit of that yet to come on through. Let's see whether or not Sem9 can get the jump here. Bigatron by Vitality trying to keep it nice and steady. But it's interesting to see BTR having such a spread, right? Because their players are in different locations, so it is going to be quite difficult to contest against any of these major pushes coming through on towards them.
Absolutely, it's BTR versus R3G here, but BTR, they have their players spread all across the map, but for now, Team R3G, BTR deals with them. One of the players is knocked out and finished, and Wine Donkey, somehow, they managed it. They decided to go all in towards the main building, and now BTR by Vitality, they were trying to revive their teammates, but Wine Donkeys, with such aggressive operation, you can't say things are not looking good for BTR, but yeah, Wine Donkeys, the entire plan was to get inside the circle, not go all in and get those elimination points confirmed. So BTR will be given a little bit of time to breathe in, to revive their teammates. Sem9 is also there. You gotta watch out those grenades. Wine Donkeys, look at them. They are in one side of the building from where they can definitely get a lot of damage if there is 1 or 2 grenades comes in. Wine Donkey is trying to clear all the angles, all the avenues, slowly and steadily going up from the ground floor to the first floor. They know that somebody is here, and this time around it's BTR that they have to face. But Rezak taking the charge, he's just pressing the W button and just going all in. But BTR, look at this crossfire setup. Rezak goes in, he goes down. BTR Federal Ace, he gets dealt by Team Wine Donkeys, and Gaiss moves forward, finds second, and BTR is left with the last player now. Seems like the split is the reason why BTR is gonna deal with the demise. But wait a second, Sem9 comes in, they charge all in. Satira confirms 1 point.
There's like, you know what? If you can do it, we'll show you how we do it, right? They move up and take them down. Beautiful, beautiful strategies here. But now, yeah, Sem9 hitting the double-digit elim count. Absolutely crazy play. BTR down to a solo. The Xavier still in this match, holding nice and steady, but down they go. As, well, the timer runs out for them. Somehow, Regicide still in this, right? They've got 2 players up, 1 elimination to their name. Good to see that the points are starting to trickle on in here. But who's going to be the one to get that winner chicken dinner? Of course, all the teams that we have currently left in this lobby are all from Group B. So we can see Group B mean business. Look at that. Sem9 finding Roshan. Down they go. This could spell disaster now for Regicide. As there's 1 solo remaining. A beautiful play coming through here from Tryout as they move up so effortlessly.
Oh my god, 12 elimination numbers in the backpack of Sem9. They definitely mean business, but now it's a 1v2 situation. Look at this angle by BTR's player. I'm not sure that Sem9 is gonna, they will realize where this player is. No one can anticipate where this player is trying to, spray them down from. But I think the unlucky factor is that BTR, they do not have the zone. They need to move forward. It's the end of the zone, and BTR, the elevation is there, but definitely the zone is not there. On the other side, Sem9, they have every kind of possible advantage. They have 12 elimination point. They have that momentum that they need to get things going. They need the second and now they know the position of the last player of BTR. They're going all in. A Molotov comes in. A grenade is also here. But look at the BTR's player. He was literally on fire. And with this, Sem9 confirms the second and now with 13 points. What a brilliant match. 23 points to the points table added by this team, and Sem9, they are playing so brilliantly.
I mean, there's not much that you can